We've been staying along Mineral Creek just outside of Silverton and enjoying all this quaint western town has to offer. Some of the gems of the area are outside of the town. Silverton has faced the same quandary that many mountain towns have faced. Do they allow unlicensed off-road vehicles in town? They're faced with balancing tourism from off-roaders and retaining a serene atmosphere in town. There have been many compromises along the way, but currently, here's where the law stands. Unlicensed vehicles are not allowed in the main part of town and on some San Juan County roads. Fines are hefty if you're caught. Today we're taking our truck Casper up County Road 2 to see two ghost towns and some spectacular scenery. Our first stop was the ghost town of Eureka. Unlike many mining boom towns, Eureka grew steadily. The post office opened up in the late 1800s and closed 67 years later. Other than the remnants of the Sunnyside Mill and a jail, there's not much left. 4 of the original buildings can be seen next to the Idorado mine on the Million Dollar Highway. We stopped to check out a little waterfall before moving on. This was a first. When we reached a white spot in the road, we were stopped to let a large vehicle by. We think this was part of a water restoration project to correct mining pollution in the streams. The Animas River is a very cool green-blue color. I'm not sure if it's from mining pollution or high levels of limestone in the water, but it sure is striking. A study from the BLM estimated 195,000 people drive the Alpine Loop, a series of off-road trails that connect Ouray, Lake City, and Silverton. So visiting Animas Forks can be a busy place. There's an advantage to this: bathrooms, and that's always a good thing. The first log cabin was built in 1873. Within 2 years, the town had built 30 cabins, a hotel, a general store, a saloon, and a post office. The oldest building is the jail. It's one of the 9 buildings that have undergone stabilization to preserve it. The ghost town is kind of like a museum, where you're welcome to walk through and learn about life in a mining boom town. Animas Forks is one of the highest mining camps in North America. It sits at over 11,000 feet. The 450 residents would retreat to Silverton for the winter. That is all but a few men, a couple of women, and 12 dogs. In the winter of 1884, a 23-day blizzard buried the town with 25 feet of snow. Residents had to dig tunnels to move between buildings. The last mining boom was instigated by the Gold Prince Mine Company in 1904. Using the most modern equipment and newest technology, Animas Forks was considered cutting edge in the mining industry. We use a couple of resources when deciding what trails to drive. Using these resources, we made a last-minute decision to take California Gulch back to Silverton. As we continued down the pass, we found it a lot harder than what we anticipated for our long bed truck. So before going any further, we stopped a Jeep coming down the pass and asked what the conditions were up the road. Their answer caused us to turn around and return the same way we came in. This is a good reminder of how conditions of back roads change, even from day to day, especially when there's water involved. If you've been enjoying our content, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Next week, we'll be searching for the largest aspen grove in Colorado.
I went to the aquarium this weekend, but I didn't stay long. There's something really fishy about that place.